There are moments in life that make you stop and realize just how precious time can be. They remind you that, despite all the chaos, there are still small pockets of peace, love, and connection that hold the deepest meaning. This is one of those moments. You're standing there, surrounded by family, by people who truly matter, and you begin to feel that warmth in your heart. It's not just about the things we can see, the beautifully decorated room, the lovely dinner, or the laughter in the air, but about something much deeper. It's the love that holds it all together. The story I'm about to share isn't just a simple tale of a special event. It's a story about how love can be felt in the smallest of details, in the quietest of gestures, and in the effort that goes into making someone feel valued. It's about those moments when everything falls into place, and you realize that love isn't always shown through words. Sometimes it's in the effort, the planning, and the care that goes into creating something beautiful. And that's exactly what happened that night. Imagine this. The air is filled with a comforting warmth. You can feel it the moment you walk in. The lights shimmer softly, casting a golden glow over everything. Every little detail is meticulously arranged, all with you in mind. The colors of the decorations are carefully chosen to make you feel at home. The scent of the food fills the air, making your stomach growl and your heart swell with anticipation. But it's not just about the food. It's about everything that led to this moment. The thoughtfulness behind each element, the love poured into each detail. As you stand there, you take in everything. The laughter of children, the chatter of elders reminiscing about the good old days, and the contentment that fills the room. This isn't just an event. It's a moment crafted just for you. A gift wrapped in love. There's something magical about being surrounded by people who care, people who are there for you no matter what. In that moment, nothing else matters. Time stands still. There's no need to worry about the outside world or the demands of daily life. All that matters is right here, right now. The love that fills the room, the warmth that surrounds you, and the joy that you share with those closest to you. But what makes this moment so special isn't just the event itself. It's the love behind it. Every detail has been carefully considered, every gesture made with you in mind. It's easy to take love for granted, to forget just how much effort goes into the little things that make life so beautiful. And yet, as you look around at the people in the room, you realize that this moment isn't about perfection. It's about togetherness. It's about the joy of being with people who support you, who celebrate your joys and hold you in your sorrows. It's about the beauty of family, not just blood relations, but the people who choose to be there for you. The joy is infectious. As you watch the children play, their laughter ringing out like a melody, you can't help but feel a sense of peace wash over you. They remind you that life doesn't have to be complicated. It's the simple things. A smile, a hug, a shared moment that make all the difference. And as the evening progresses, the mood softens. The excitement of the early hours gives way to a quieter, more reflective atmosphere. People begin to share stories, memories from the past, and moments of gratitude. The sounds of laughter continue, but now there's a deeper sense of appreciation in the air. This is the beauty of love. It doesn't always come with grand gestures or flashy displays. Sometimes it's in the little things, in the way people show up for each other when it counts. Love is in the effort that goes into creating a space where everyone feels at home, where everyone feels valued. It's in the conversations, the quiet moments of understanding, and the shared glances that speak volumes without saying a word. As the night goes on, you realize that the most beautiful part of this celebration isn't the food, the decorations, or even the presents. It's the people. It's the faces of the ones you love, their eyes shining with happiness, their hearts full of gratitude. These are the moments that matter most. The people who are there for you in the good times and the bad. The ones who show up, not because they have to, but because they truly care. And yet, even as the night draws to a close, the magic doesn't fade. There's something lingering in the air, a quiet peace that stays with you long after the guests have left and the lights have dimmed. It's the love, the connection, and the memories that will remain with you long after the event itself is over. These are the moments that become treasures in your heart. You look around one last time, taking in the faces of your loved ones, and you realize that this night, this moment, will stay with you forever. It's not about the things that were prepared for you, but about the love that was poured into it. It's about the people who took the time to make you feel special, to make you feel like you truly belong. In this space, you are home. You are loved, and that is the greatest gift of all. Life may be chaotic at times, but moments like these serve as a reminder of what really matters. They remind you that love isn't always loud or extravagant. Sometimes, it's the quiet moments, the shared laughter, the comforting touch, the feeling of being surrounded by people who truly care, that make life worth living. These are the treasures of life. They may not be wrapped in shiny paper or tied with ribbons, but they are priceless all the same. As the evening winds down and the last guests begin to leave, there's an unspoken promise in the air. A promise that the love, the connection, and the memories from this night will stay with you forever. It's not about the things we can touch or hold, but about the love that fills the heart, the joy that we share with others, the peace that comes from being surrounded by those who love us, and the warmth of knowing that we are never truly alone. These are the moments that define a life well lived. So as you walk away from this beautiful celebration, you carry the love with you. It fills your heart, and it will never leave. These moments are the true treasures of life, the ones we hold close and never let go. And in the end, that's all that really matters. Love, connection, and the people who make life worth living. As the night fades and you step back into the world outside, remember that moments like these are rare and precious. They remind us to slow down, to savor the good things, and to never take for granted the people who matter most. You may forget the details of the event over time, but the love, the warmth, and the joy you shared with those around you will stay with you forever. And that is the greatest gift of all. As the night goes on, something remarkable begins to happen. The energy in the room subtly shifts. The children's laughter starts to fade into the background, but the warmth that comes from those sounds lingers. People settle into smaller groups, sharing stories and memories that evoke fondness, nostalgia, and gratitude. It's in these intimate exchanges that the true magic of the evening is felt. The love and care that went into planning this celebration, this gathering, are now fully realized in every smile, every shared look of understanding, and every laugh that echoes through the room. There's an undeniable beauty in these moments. They remind us that life is not about the grand, showy things we often associate with happiness. It's not about buying the biggest gift or throwing the most extravagant party. Instead, it's about the quiet moments, the ones that are sometimes hidden beneath the surface, the moments of connection, the effort that people put into each other's lives. This is where love is most profoundly expressed. In the small acts, in the quiet gestures, and in the thoughtful preparation of making someone feel cherished and valued. We live in a world where things move so fast, and often we are consumed by the daily grind of our routines. But moments like this, moments of togetherness, offer a much-needed pause. They help us remember what truly matters. We are reminded that life is made of moments like this, where joy is shared, where laughter is contagious, and where love fills the air, so thick that it wraps around everyone in the room. It's the kind of love that doesn't need to be spoken. It simply is. There's something deeply profound about the simplicity of a family gathered in celebration. It's not about the perfection of the evening, nor the flawless execution of every detail. It's about the authenticity of the experience, the genuineness of the people you are with, and the shared understanding that in this moment, nothing else matters. No worries, no fears, no anxieties, just pure, unfiltered love and joy. As the evening progresses and the conversations grow more relaxed, there's a shift from excitement to a more reflective and serene energy. The atmosphere becomes cozy and intimate, and you realize that this is where life's most treasured memories are made. People begin to express gratitude not only for the event, but for each other. These expressions of appreciation, spoken and unspoken, hold incredible weight. They affirm the bonds that have been created over time, bonds built on trust, kindness, and mutual care. It's a beautiful reminder that love doesn't need grand gestures or declarations. Sometimes, it's the small, thoughtful acts that hold the most meaning. And then, as the evening begins to wind down, the true beauty of the night becomes clear. It's not the grand moments, the over-the-top surprises, or the perfect speeches. It's the quiet, subtle moments that remain in your heart long after the event has ended.